Hi everyone. So I got my hands on a PlayStation VR headset. So I wanted to give some of my first impressions on this device. Now I am someone who has used a ton of virtual reality. I've probably put in over 1,000 hours on the HTC Vive and probably about 100 hours on the Oculus Rift. So the experience of virtual reality is nothing new for me, but I've only used the PSVR for a couple hours at this point. So first let me talk about just the design of the headset itself. It uses this like headband design where it's just this one circular headband that you put on your head, and then the HMD itself just floats in front of your face. Instead of being strapped down to your face like a face sucker, it actually just kind of hangs in front of your face, which makes it really comfortable and should ideally eliminate VR face, where you have like a huge red mark all around your face and a massive canyon going down your hair when you take off the headset. But I guess we'll see at the end of this video how it looks. And it is comfortable. The downside is that since it's like hanging here, it lets in a little light, like there's a little gap at the bottom, and you can kind of see it in your peripheral vision, but it's one of those things that you get used to really fast, and it's the same deal on the Oculus Rift, so it's not a big deal for me. Also, every time I take off this headset, I end up scratching the shit out of my forehead like a madman, so it does make, at least for me, my forehead a little bit itchy, but it's not something I really notice while I'm wearing the headset. And in terms of audio, you can plug in headphones to this little like control panel on the cord, and I think you can plug in your own headphones. It comes with a pair of earbuds, which is what I'm using. I'm not using headphones because I'm worried that because the plastic strap is so thick, the headphones won't stick to my head very well. So that's another kind of downside, is that this plastic strap is really thick, and especially if you're sitting down and leaning back against something, you'll definitely notice the thick plastic head strap. But in the end, it is very comfortable, probably more comfortable than the Rift or the Vive. In terms of setup, this thing was actually fairly easy to set up, but it is going to turn your PlayStation 4 into a complete mess of wires with this new processor unit that requires a bunch of wires and all sorts of stuff, and you have to set up the camera. One of my peeves about the setup is that the camera comes with a fairly small cable, so you're very limited in where you can put the camera, and that kind of annoyed me. But it's something you can work around. So in terms of actual like graphics quality and performance and tracking, the tracking is pretty good with the camera. I mean, you're not going to get full room scale. Don't expect like games where you're dodging around and stuff. In fact, this box that I'm in pretty much represents the play area. You can see when I go outside of it, it flips out and says I'm out of the play area. Okay, that was the end of that demo. I'll just go to another one really quick. But the graphics themselves are really good, actually. I was pretty surprised because I was not expecting the graphics to be so good. They are about they're about equivalent to a lot of the games in the HTC Vive and the Rift, which surprised me because obviously HTC Vive and Rift run on gaming computers, which are going to be more powerful than PS4. But the graphics in PSVR are pretty good, and the huge advantage that it has is massively reduced screen door effect compared to the Vive and the Rift. And the screen door effect, in case you're wondering, is basically your eyes are so close to these lenses that you'll be able to see the individual pixels. But in the PlayStation VR, that is massively reduced, and you really, really have to be trying hard to find the individual pixels. And it only works on certain objects. Like I literally can't see a screen door effect on this fish that I'm looking at. But on the other hand, the graphics do kind of look like there's almost like a blur filter applied to them, which is not to say that they're blurry. It's just that they don't look like super sharp HD graphics. Don't expect to get the same graphics that you're getting from your TV in this headset. Okay, it is still a VR headset, and the graphics aren't going to be perfect, but they do look really good. I'm very impressed with the graphical quality for the PSVR. Now, for tracking, it tracks just fine. I'm just going to do a 360 here so you can see. It does have full 360 tracking, and as you're moving around, it looks pretty smooth. When you move really fast, It does apply a bit of a blur effect, but it's not really that noticeable unless you're looking for it. What I think is going to be the real advantage of this, though, is the games, because Sony has a lot of developers in their pocket, and there's going to be a lot of AAA titles that are going to come out for PSVR that may not be coming out for computer. I mean, I don't think Resident Evil 7 is going to come out for computer, and there's plenty of other titles out there. For example, the Star Wars Battlefront PlayStation VR exclusive mission where you get to fly through the Death Star and blow it up with a TIE fighter. Oh, that's like the dream, and you can only do it on PSVR, which is why I got it. So, with that being said, this game I'm in right now is called PlayStation VR Worlds. It's just a collection of different experiences. So I am going to show off a couple more of those, as well as some demos from the demo disc, and talk about my experience with those. So, let's get started. Okay, this is Danger Ball, which is apparently a game that's controlled completely by head movement, so looks like a Pong, like a 3D Pong sort of game. I'm not a big fan of the head movement style games. I would rather use the PlayStation Move controllers for this. And one of the things I noticed is that not a lot of games actually use the PlayStation Move controllers. Oh shit. Okay, boom. It's a good thing that this headset is so comfortable, or else this would be kind of an annoying game to play, but it actually feels a lot better than some of the head movement games I've played on the Rift or the Vive. Alright. So this is another one of the demos, well, not demo, it's like a mini game from the PlayStation Worlds game, which came with the PSVR bundle. I don't know if it comes with the regular PSVR standalone. So let's see if I can just knock the stupid AI out. Oh, I went out of my play area for a second there. And this actually does a good job to show off like the tracking of the headset. As you can see, even with just the single PlayStation camera, it tracks just fine. Like the movements are extremely accurate. All right, I won. GG. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is VR Luge, another head movement based game where you're luging down a luge course, I guess. This is pretty freaking cool. Moving so fast. I feel like this might give some people motion sickness. I luckily do not suffer motion sickness in the slightest from VR, no matter how intense the experience. This is actually a really cool game. I feel like I should be laying on my back when I play this though, although that would probably limit my head movement. So I guess this PlayStation Worlds collection of experiences is mostly things that do not use any controller at all. So 3 that I've tried just either use no controls or use head movement. It's cool though. Jump! What happens if I step back? Oh, there we go. Still control it? Yeah. Oh, snap! This is intense. Oh yeah, I'm up to over 100 miles now. Oh. Kinda want to just run into a car and see what happens. The car moving the opposite direction than it is. Oh no, no! I lost my speed. Nope. Let's do it. Whoa! Aw, you just run right through it. Okay. I feel like this could use the controller just fine, but it doesn't. It just uses head movement. And the graphics look really good. There's kind of like the edges of the cars and stuff are a little jagged, so I guess it's like aliasing. But other than that, the graphics look pretty good. No screen door effect or anything like that. Alright. Woo! Is that the end? Maybe not? Yeah, it is. Okay, on to the next world. Okay, this is London Heist, and this one actually uses motion controls. You can use the Move controllers, or you can actually use your PlayStation regular controller as a motion controller, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize that you could do that. So, let's get started. The goal is to shoot the red dudes into the red cans into the red container, and the green cans into the green containers. This would be a little better with the two Move controllers because you can use two guns, but I just wanted to see how the motion controls actually work with the PlayStation controller, and it works impressively well. Let's check the tracking. Whoa, it's getting some tracking issues here when I move it like far away. Although if I keep it in the center of the screen, the tracking is just fine.
Fucking hell, nice one! Oh, find a face!
Hands. It's so weird using this controller like a motion controls. It's cool though. I expect it popping up. Get out of here. So this is just a little shooting gallery, but this game actually has like a whole story mode that had like 7 levels. I didn't want to spend too long on it, so I went ahead and did the shooting gallery mode, which is like a simple minigame. And this is part of VR Worlds. Almost done here. Oops, screwed that up. Okay, so after this, I am going to go into the PlayStation demo disc, and I'm going to check out some demos of the full games that are available for PlayStation VR. So, let's do it. Okay, so this is a demo called Wayward Sky, and this one actually uses the Move controllers. So the tracking looks pretty good to me. They're where they're supposed to be, and they're moving just how I would expect them to. So, let's go through this little demo here. Oops.
Bess, are you okay?
Dad?
Oh. What is that? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
alright.
Stay here, Bess. Get away from me!
Come here! It doesn't work.
Come on!
No!
No! Bess,
Graphics
go!
are really cool.
Run! Go! I'll find you!
Okay. No matter what, it's just a move.
Dad?
Oh, I see. It's like a little overhead point and click movement system. And then you go into first person to perform little actions. Let's check this out. I think I see what we're doing here. Little puzzle, pipe puzzle. Boom, easy peasy. Yeah, so this is Wayward Sky. It looks like an okay game. The graphics are really cool. I don't see any sort of screen door effect. Not really. And I'm glad to see that the Move controllers actually work properly, because this is the first time I've used them. I was worried that the tracking would not be as good as with the Vive, but at least in this instance, it is working just great. So, let's check out the demo. Okay, this is Raid's Mechanized Combat League. It is a team sport game where you're in this crazy mech. And It looks pretty damn cool. I'm definitely gonna get the whole game and make a full gameplay video, but let's
This
check out
Dubai
the
Arena
demo
is
for now.
fast becoming a popular Power Slam venue, and both these teams will be looking to make some history here today.
Die. What's this? Under there. So,
First takedown is scored by the Reapers.
Oh.
That could be critical if this game goes to a tie.
takedown. There we go. I hope this guy's not on my team. Yeah. Cool. It's a pretty sweet game, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Like, there's all these different modes that you switch to and stuff.
A Reaper is heading for goal. A Reaper has just gone into overdrive.
Come back here.
A Reaper is heading for goal. It's a
No, he got a goal somehow.
Reaper seize the initiative and take an early lead. Right now they are 2-0 in the lead.
Oh, there's a bot.
Overdrive is active. Go for the goal. Triple streak.
Go for the goal. Is this the goal? Okay, wait. I remember something about when you get a kill, you go into overdrive, and then when you're in overdrive, you can get a goal. What I'm gonna try to do here. Oh no.
Overdrive.
Oh, I ejected. I guess my mech died.
That Valkyrie is almost at the
Okay, so I don't exactly know what I'm doing here, but this is a cool game. I'm definitely going to put more time into it in the actual real version, and I will make a gameplay video about it, so stay tuned for that. Let's get one more kill. How did he go under there?
Heads up, a Reaper is looking to score.
Damn it.
The Reapers
Give me
are
that.
asserting their authority in this match.
I didn't get that kill, but whatever.
It's 3-1. The Valkyries are failing to make a mark on this game right now. 10 seconds left in the half.
Melee him.
Rig
Ah,
eject interrupted
no.
due to obstruction.
Okay, halftime. Good time to cut out this demo. That was Riggs. Mechanized Combat League. Definitely one of the cooler games on the PSVR, in my opinion. So stay tuned for more of that on my channel. So we want to another demo. Okay, this is the demo for a game called Kitchen. And it actually said that this is a taste of the horror that's going to come with the new Resident Evil game for PSVR. So, move my hands around. Got that. Oh, I can't do weird, ridiculous things with my hands. Okay. I should probably be seated for this because my character's seated. The graphics are really good. But there's like a kind of blurry effect over the whole thing. I mean, I don't see a lot of the individual pixels, but there's just something off about it. And the edges are like weird and shimmering. Still looks good though. Do me, bro. Nice controls vibrating, little haptic feedback. Oh, come on, noob. Hurry up, hurry up.
Hell out of here.
What the hell?
Come on.
Whoa, damn! Take me, you crazy bitch. Damn it. My legs. It's so creepy when they get up in your face like this. Huh. Looking at the knife. Oh no! This is brutal. I've never seen a game this bloody in a VR, actually. pretty intense. I can't wait for Resident Evil 4. If this is what it's gonna be like. I mean, Resident Evil, whatever the hell it is, 7. Oh no! This is not what I was expecting on the demo disc. What's that sound? It sounds like she's behind me. Oh god! She is behind me! I can't. Where is she though? Hey look, my characters have this body. Oh god! I'm so screwed. Aw. Didn't show her slamming the knife into my face. That was pretty cool though. Yeah, the nightmares just begun. The terror continues in Resident Evil 7. I cannot wait for that. I love horror games in VR. Okay, on to the next demo. Okay, this is Warzone. It's a tank game, so I'm in like a huge freaking tank right now, which is awesome. Okay, how do I attack? Are these good guys or bad guys? Oh, they're on my team. Oh man, this is cool. Yes. Honestly, I love cockpit games in VR. I think room scale games are cool, and cockpit games are like equally cool. So I like that there's going to be a lot of cockpit-based games in PlayStation VR because it can't really do room scale.
Press square to arm weapons.
Okay.
Square will change weapons.
Oh, that's cool.
Weapon test. Use the right stick to aim then fire using R2. Aim and fire at the target above.
Alright.
Fire at the final target. Confirm.
That's pretty cool.
Outer doors open.
Oh, yes. The graphics are kind of like simple, but I mean they're fine, and it looks good in PSVR. It's actually pretty amazing how good the graphics are in this compared to PC graphics. I mean, they're not like better, but the fact that it has reduced screen door effect really does make it look really good. So I'm pretty impressed with PlayStation VR so far. It's a great device. It just can't do room scale. That's the only thing.
Light armor incoming. Threat level
Oh god.
low.
Where is my aiming reticle? What am I even shooting at? Oh my god. There it is! I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That was really confusing. Okay, can I switch my weapon here? Yes. This is what I want. I want missiles. Oh yeah, I took him out. This is cool. Oh. This is one of the cooler games that I've played so far. I think I'm gonna buy this one and do a full video about it.
Fire. Aim for the rear. It's unshielded.
Oh no, I keep missing. Hold the shot. Oh my god. There we go. Nice. Tanks. Let's see. What's my other weapon? Oh, I guess I only have two.
Towers. Stay out of sight.
Oh,
and
shit.
shoot them at long range.
Shoot him a long range with a dying one hit. Yes, I love these missiles.
Flyers.
This
Take
is a really cool
cover.
game.
Use the machine gun.
Okay, flyers. Let's try out the machine gun. Oh, the classic VR drones. You see it in so many VR shooter games.
Swarm. Here it comes. Use the machine gun.
Whoa.
And fire the EMP as soon
This
as
reminds you of that game Geometry Wars. Graphics are slightly better than Geometry Wars, but yeah, it's really cool. Intense, action-packed, and fun. I'm getting messed up right now. I just have like immortality in the demo. Ooh, EMP. Alright. That's cool. Oh, and the drones fly out of the sky and or fall out of the sky and die. Okay, that was Warzone. I think it's called Warzone. Really cool game. Oh, love this, but I will save that for later when I do a full gameplay video of this. Alright, so move on. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to look at for PlayStation VR is playing regular games in PlayStation VR. So this is Bloodborne, one of my favorite games on any device, and I'm playing it in a huge theater window in front of my face in the headset, which is pretty cool, and it looks really good. I mean, it doesn't look as good as it would look on a TV, and actually in a regular game, the screen door effect is a little more prevalent, but it still is not very noticeable. So this is definitely cool, and you can't really see it on the recording, but when I look away, I just see blackness. So you only see it in this big box, like right in front of your face, although you can reorient it to wherever you're looking at. And the advantage to this is, if you want to play video games, if you want to play Bloodborne and someone else wants to use the TV to watch TV or whatever, you can just strap on the VR headset and you can jump into whatever game you want to play, and it's going to look just fine. It's going to play perfectly well, and you can play it while someone else uses the TV for whatever they want to do, unless they want to play another game on a PS4. That is not possible. Oh, this is something that happens pretty often in this game. I died. Okay, so that was my first impressions of the PS4 VR. Closing thoughts. It's a pretty damn awesome device. It actually exceeded my expectations. I was not expecting the graphics and the visual quality and the performance to be on par with the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift, but somehow it is. And the lack of screen door effect makes it look really good, and it makes it more immersive. The only thing it's missing is really room scale movement, so you can't really have true room scale games in this, but that's okay because I personally think that cockpit games are just as good as room scale. So that's mostly what I'm looking forward to in this, as well as the horror games, just because I love horror. So let me just take off the headset and we can see if I have VR face. Let's see, how do I look? Oh yeah, I look just fine. So that's another advantage of this, is that it does not mess up your face and your hair. One thing I've noticed is that the lenses do tend to get like smudged up really, really easily. Every time I take it off, it seems like the lenses are all smudged. So you just need to rub it down with a microfiber cloth whenever you take it off. That's okay. So overall, I would say this is a great device. If you're on the edge about buying one, definitely check it out if you have a PS4. It's definitely the budget option. It is like $500. The PS4 is like $400 as opposed to $800 for the Vive or the Rift with touch controls, and then at least $1,000 for a gaming computer. So if you're looking for a good cheap VR setup, the PlayStation 4 VR is definitely legit. It's definitely worth it, and it's definitely a good VR experience. Stay tuned to my channel for more PlayStation VR content. I'm going to be trying to knock out all the horror games in PlayStation VR, and I'll definitely be checking out Rigs and Warzone, as well as some of the other games. And of course, as games come out, the new AAA titles, I'm really looking forward to Resident Evil 7 and other games like that. So stay tuned for that. And for those of you who don't want PSVR videos and you want to watch more Vive videos, don't worry. I'm going to keep putting out Vive videos. I'm actually going to try to increase my schedule, so I'm putting out a gameplay video every day as opposed to 3 per week. So I'll be alternating between PSVR and Vive and throwing some Oculus videos in there once my touch controllers arrive. So thank you for watching this video. Please check out my channel and subscribe if you want more VR gameplay content. Have a great day, and goodbye.